This match, it's nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yes. Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them today.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball. Trouble. Oh, gone.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Drives and misses everything.
Pope shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Got right in behind it. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Waiting.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler then.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Yep. Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Pope shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
England weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Wait. Waiting. Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yes.
Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Wow, that's missed the lot. Loud appeal.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice solid defensive shot.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Waiting.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
England seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a 1 for 12.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Big edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Bit of shape on the way through. Pope happy just to watch it go by. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
4 runs added in the over.
No interest in that one from the batter. Wokes will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play. Next time.
Solid defence, very compact. Misses everything.
Oh.
Scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away. Archer from the pavilion end.
Yep. No!
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Great shot.
no.
At least one on offer. There's a run here, surely.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Great bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
But England kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. There'll be runs here.
That shot sees them getting their innings started. Short, fast, accurate. When you get that type of delivery right, you just can't play them. No more short stuff this over, though.
Great shot through the gap.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. that's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yep, yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait! Waiting.
Over. India are none for 14.
Wait.
Brilliant diving stop. Beaten on the drive.
Woakes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Good, patient batting in that over. Nothing there to chance their arm on. None from it.
Waiting. Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Hit bowler.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wait. No.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Hits that well, onto the back foot and cracks it away.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
picks the gap perfectly.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. They'd look for a couple here.
Good return, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
To the keeper.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Got right in behind it. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Stokes, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Great bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting. Yep. No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India are none for 34.
Great bowling.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Wokes just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A lovely shorter ball. Just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Carse has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait on. Yep.
They'll get at least one.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep. Bowler.
Nice solid defensive shot. England found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Edged it. Loud appeal. And taken. Superb delivery.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long...
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Gill takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Solid defence, very compact. India weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. Well, the players are heading back to the rooms for a rest, and so am I, after an entertaining session. Wokes from the nursery end. Really good shot there. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. 3 off it. India are 3 for 49.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Wait. Wait. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Good bit of timing there.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Going with pace now. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A few too many dot balls at the start of the innings, but finally off the mark.
Wait!
Straight to the fielder. That's the over. India are 3 for 54.
Waiting.
No interest in that one from the batter. Cars will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper!
Wait there!
Quick onto that in the infield.
Wait on!
Cast has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Waiting.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Big edge!
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Great shot through the gap.
Fielder's there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Going with spin now.
Spinner.
Waiting.
Great bowling.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Sohaibullah is keeping things tight.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
No shot offered. Gave them very little in that over. One run added. India are 3 for 68.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Chance to run 2.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
No!
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowling!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Seven runs added in that over. India are 3 for 75.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Got right in behind it.
right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep. No!
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Wait there!
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
The end of a very precise over of bowling. No runs coming from it.
Waiting. Wait on. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Waiting!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Wait on! Yep.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Wait on. Wait.
Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep. No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
They'll
Yep.
get at least one.
Catch it.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it
Yep.
makes it very easy to score.
Good throw from the deep, on target. one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Waiting.
Over. India are 4 for 88.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yep. Ball up.
Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball. No interest in that one from the batter. Sohail Bulla will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Brilliant shot, that.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 97. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting. Wait on. Yep.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Gill has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Just about timed that perfectly.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over, 6 off it. India are 4 for 103. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot, saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.